So I'll break it up into three parts to give you some perspective on that front. So here in Nashville, they're looking at about 100 cases, new cases a day. That's just in the city alone. That's a 40% increase in the last 2-week period. Statewide in Tennessee, there's about 1,500 new cases a day at the moment. And then nationally, that is the big figure at the moment. Like you said there, Laura, 60,000 new cases of coronavirus every day. The US is certainly heading for its third peak. But the expectation is it's only going to worsen from here because people tend to not be obeying those restrictions very well. And the expectation is that by probably this time next week, the average across the US will be 70,000 new cases a day. But the even bigger worry, would you believe, is that we're heading to the colder months now where the winter flu is going to be about. So we could be looking for a very troubled Christmas right across the US. But to answer your question, we're out and about here on the main street of Nashville a short time ago to ask people what they thought of COVID-19 and the work that the government is doing about that. And here's a bit of what they had to say.
It's not as rampant. I mean, it's not like it's a bug that's just jumping on everybody.
Well, I don't think masks protect us from anything. I think we just had so much misinformation. It's very hard for me to wear a mask. It makes me physically ill.
We feel like everything needs to get back to normal. And it's probably because I feel that way because we need to have our immune systems back. And we're never going to do that with these around us.
I was looking at the news today, and the caseloads wasn't that big of a deal, I don't think.
Terrible. Terrible. Horrible. He didn't do anything.
I've got to say that was probably the overriding response from the people that I've spoken to. Well, the coronavirus is out there. As long as we do what we can about it, wear the mask, put the sanitizer on and not go to such crowded places, then we can kind of live with it and get by without it.